Welcome back. Now you're going to learn how to use some of the additional features in Ventrilo. These features can range from adjusting the volume to doing private chat, to dealing with troublesome individuals that may cause you difficulties. First off, let's learn how to adjust the volume of somebody who is talking, but you're either not able to hear them or they're too loud. Right-click the person's name, go to Miscellaneous, Special Effects, select Volume, Add, and here you would adjust the volume. Going to the left if they're too loud, going to the right if they're too soft. Then click OK, OK, and you'll note to the left of their name is now an S. This means that you have adjusted the volume or sound device for that individual only. Next, if you right-click the person, click User, you can mute this person if they're being disruptive or causing problems. If you mute this person, they will only be muted to you and not to everybody else. If this problem persists, you can set it so that you can lodge a complaint. You would do so by clicking User, then Lodge Complaint, and a complaint window will pop up. In this window, you would type what type of problem they are causing, and then click Send. When I log into Ventrilo, I will receive a report, and this report will tell me whether or not what is going on and what is causing the issues with you. Next, right-click, User, Private Chat. This is a private chat. Right now I have my push-to-talk turned off so that I am doing real-time streaming sound. So that's why I receive this red warning. Now, on the bottom right-hand side of the screen is a push-to-talk button. If you push and hold down your left mouse button, this will enable the person on the other side to hear you in a private conversation. Nobody else will be able to hear you. You'll notice the XMIT will appear. Now, if the other person speaks back to you, the following will appear. Jamie, would you mind speaking to me through the private window? As you see, the RECV button text appeared. Next, you will notice that when you type in the window, this is what will appear to the other party. When they type back to you, it will appear just below. This is a private message going back and forth between the two of you. Jamie, would you mind responding? Thank you, Jamie. Next, let's learn how to use the public chat window. By going to the right-hand side of the window, you'll see where it says Chat. Click this, and a private chat or public chat window will appear. In the left-hand side will be where text appears, and the right-hand side is where everybody who is in the public chat will be listed. Jamie, would you be so kind as to join me in the public chat? As you see, Jamie has logged in. Now, when I type a message, the message will appear in one color. When Jamie types a message, Jamie, if you don't mind, you will notice that he is assigned a different color. Each person that logs in will receive a different color to help everybody communicate easier. This is open to everybody who is in Ventrilo who has been given access to the public chat. This is an excellent way of communicating between groups of people when somebody does not have a microphone. You can set it so that it has timestamps, so that when somebody types to you or they type back, it will show the date and time for which they type their message. Next, you would use comments. If you'll notice, to the right of some of the accounts, messages appear. If you type comment, you can type test or whatever you wish your message to be, and you'll notice that it will appear to the right of your name. When you see here, send silently, this is a courtesy, because if you don't, some people may have their comments turned on so that everybody in the Ventrilo will hear you comment. It is a courtesy to make sure and send them silently. To delete, simply remove it and click OK, and you'll notice that it is no longer there. To the left of the name, you'll notice AF. This is a rank for Ventrilo. In this case, AF stands for Aurora's Friend. You'll notice on Jamie, he is AOA Mod. That means he is a moderator for Angels of the Apocalypse clan. TDI co-lead is the Dutch Imperial co-leader. Every clan has various ranks, and these abbreviations stand for them. Next, let's learn one additional feature, how to become non-push to talk. As you can see, normally you would have all three of these buttons checked off in this one. But if you uncheck the push to talk box, come down here and adjust the silence to 0.5 seconds and the sensitivity to 0, then click OK. You will now remain live voice at all times, meaning that the person will be able to hear everything you say. This makes it so you don't have to push to talk. It's very useful during wars for warlords, or it is also useful if you are giving instructions on how to do something with somebody, or if you are doing something in game and cannot push to talk and participate in the activity. One additional thing we will cover is something we covered in the first video. Right-click Aurora's Room, Display, and collapse all. This reduces the amount of clutter in the channel. To expand a single channel, right-click, Display, Expand, and you will see that the single channel expands. The rest of the information in order to use Ventrilo was covered in the first video. But if you have any questions that have not been answered in either video, simply consult your administrator for your clan, and I'm sure they would be happy to assist you, or if I am on, I would be happy to assist you. Thank you and welcome to Ventrilo.